Welcome to the Bearded Barbarian! Welcome everyone. Welcome back for another adventure in Funko Pops and Shumi and Funko Shop and Amazon and all kinds of good stuff. We're going to be opening some more Funko Pops today. 3 of these boxes are boxes that I actually ordered on the various sites, so I know what's in these boxes. And then one of these is my Shumi box, and it's another $50 Shumi box. There appears to be 2 pops in here, and we're going to see what we get, and it'll be either a fun surprise or a horrible surprise, one of the 2. So what we'll do is we'll open the 3 boxes that I ordered, and I'll talk a little bit about why I ordered them and so on and so forth, and then we'll get into the fun for a Shumi box right here. So first thing we'll do is we'll open the box that we got from eBay. I purchased this a couple weeks ago, and it should be a lot of fun, and I'll sort of tell you a little bit about it. So looks like you did a pretty good job, or whoever sent this. So I'll go ahead and use my trusty knife here and see if I can cut into this without cutting the Funko Pop open. A couple people have recommended me to use a sword. A Barbarian would always use a sword. I told them I would probably cut my arm off with a sword. Maybe that's what people were going for. I really don't know, but let's see what we got here. All right, so that was pretty good. Let's see what kind of packaging we got. Okay, bags, garbage, looks like a garbage bag or a Walmart bag, some other things. All right, so it's just a bunch of wrapping and so on and so forth. Paperwork of the order that I made. And here is our Funko Pop, and there's a little more packaging underneath, okay? So what we got here, let me slide this out of the way here, is a Funko Pop that I actually already have. And the reason why I purchased this is when I first started collecting Funkos, I was an out-of-box collector. I strictly opened them up, threw the box away, threw it right in the garbage, and didn't think that they really had any value, okay? But I've since found out that was a terrible idea, and so I've actually started collecting them in the box. So I have some out of the box and some in the box. And this one particularly is one that I really enjoyed, one of my first pops that I purchased. This is Ehrlich from Silicon Valley. I don't know if anybody have seen this show. It's a Amazon show. He's one of my favorite characters. The last 2 seasons of Silicon Valley, he was actually not on there. I'll go ahead and spin this. But he is a great character. People probably know this particular character. His name is T.J. Miller, the actor, from Deadpool. He basically playing the same character in Deadpool. He's the sidekick in Deadpool as that you would find in this show. So it was a great show. The reason why I purchased this the second time is I'm going to see him at a comedy club. I'm going to bring it with me, and I'm going to beg him to autograph it for me. We'll see if it's just shame and embarrassment on my part, or if I actually get an autograph out of it. So we'll see how this all turns out. So I really think it's a good pop. It's not worth much. I believe it's $8 or $9 right now. So I won't even bother to look it up because it's really, not worth value, but it's something I like, so that's why I collect it. All right, so that's that one. So we'll set that one down. The next one is one I purchased on Amazon. Okay, and you'll sort of see why I purchased it here in a minute. Oop. Try to do this very carefully. Okay. And hopefully we'll see how it turns out here. All right, so Amazon did a good job packaging. Sometimes it's not so good, but usually Amazon does good packaging from what I've experienced. Okay, so all right, so what we got here, they got it in a bag, and then they got in some bubble wrap. Got it in a protector, I think. Last time I said it was in a protector, it was not, so it is not. It's not in a protector, so but they did wrap it really good, and the box looks really good. The first one, the box was really in great shape, actually. All right, so what we have here is Conan the Barbarian, okay? It is a Funko Pop based on a movie that was back in the 80s, I want to say. This was Arnold Schwarzenegger's first time as in the movies. Before he was the Governator, he was the Conan the Barbarian. Okay, so it's a really cool figure. Obviously, my channel is called The Bearded Barbarian. He doesn't have a beard, but I thought it was cool that he's a Barbarian. It's a very inexpensive pop. It cost me, I don't know, $10, but it's worth $8. But it is a cool pop. I like the movie. It's a very typical 80s movie. If you're a younger person, you probably think it was poorly made, but back in those days, it was, you know, good theater. So I really enjoyed it. So yeah, Conan the Barbarian. So that was one that I thought would be cool, and try to display it behind me when I do my boxes in the future. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy that. The next one is from the Funko Shop. This is the first time I've ever actually purchased directly from the Funko Shop. I've purchased some pops before that came from the Funko Shop, but they were through someone else. So this I actually purchased from there. So I'm hoping it turned out well. I purchased it a couple weeks ago, so it's been sitting. I'm hoping it's came in good shape. I assume they would do good work for that. Came with some bubble wrap, so they did a good job of wrapping it. It's a good box there. So, and it actually came in its individual box here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll open this up. I'll let you take a look at it. This one's sort of an interesting one. We'll talk a little bit about this one. This one is Maximus from the movie The Gladiator. Okay. It's a great movie, one of my favorites, probably one of my top 10 movies that I've always enjoyed. I've seen it many, many times now. It's just really good acting. I really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fighting and gore, which was cool. This particular one is where he's wearing his mask, so it's new on the Funko Pop. Last time I checked, it's still there. It cost $15 to purchase, about $6 shipping. The interesting thing is, I just checked on the Pop price guide before I got on here. It's worth $32. So I'm not exactly sure why something that you can still buy on Funko Shop for $15 is worth like $32 or $33, and it had gone all the way up to about $38 a few days ago. So I just thought that was really interesting. It is a great Funko. There are other Funkos with him in it without the mask, but this is one with the mask. The interesting thing is, if you look in my background, you'll see I have a replica of the Gladiator helmet there. So I just thought that would be a sort of a cool pop to have. So it is a really neat pop. There's one other in the section that's Commodus, which is the bad guy. Is one other in that particular line. I was thinking I may get that. I'm not really into collecting sets though, so it's not really something I'm really that worried about. All right, so now we're all here to see the mystery box. It is from Shumi. It's a $50 mystery box, shipping included. I did this a while back. I did one. I was not happy. It was a very, very unpleasant circumstance for me. I'm very fussy about the pops that I like, but it didn't end well for me. Now, some people would have loved the pops. Okay, they were My Hero Academia pops, etc. So if you want to see that video, you can go back and check out some of my other previous videos. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think there are 2 in here. I don't know. Yeah, I believe it feels like there's 2 in there. Okay, I don't know what it is. So we're going to go forward from here. I'll pull one out, take a look at it. We'll talk about it, and I'll try to look it up on the price guide here. I've got my trusty tablet. If I can find it. If not, I'll put the price at the end of the video. I'll probably do that anyway, of the value of the pop. So here's the first one. I'll go ahead and pull that one out, and it is, what do we got? All right, looks like The Simpsons. Oh, it's the vampire. Mr. Burns. I love The Simpsons. I watched the first several seasons when it came out. I haven't watched a lot recently. I'm not really into a lot of cartoons, but it was great. I used to love the horror ones of The Simpsons. It's in a nice pop protector as well. Not sure the value. I think there's some value there, but I may be wrong. It is, like I said, they put it in a pop protector. Shumi has a tendency to do that for a lot of pops. It is a 2019 fall convention, a limited edition. Okay, so limited to what? It doesn't have a number or anything like that. So I'll let you take a look at that. So, but it is at least a pop that I really like. So this is way better than the last box that I got from them already. And I have one more in here, and we'll see how that turns out. So I'll check this one out after I get the next one, and we'll see what the values are. All right, one more. All right. Is this right side up? And what do we get? Oh. All right. We got My Hero Academia. All right, now, I don't know what it is. Tamura Shagakari. I need to take Japanese. If I keep opening these mystery boxes, I need to learn Japanese, or I believe it's or Chinese, because there are so many of these in these boxes. I don't know where Shumi buys all of these Funkos from, But this is the second box that I've gotten, and it's My Hero Academia. Okay, not thrilled with that one. Okay, if you like this one, that's great. Put it in the comment below. I am not happy with it, not at all. Okay, so if you're interested in this one, maybe you can put a comment and I'll see what we can try to do. But another My Hero Academia. I think I'm going to probably not buy from Shumi again. I'm just tired of getting these pops. I just don't want to get them anymore. So they could have done better. C-. All right. All right, well, that's all we have. Those are our particular things. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my pop price guide here, or Funko. I'm going to use the Funko app and just check the value and just see what we've got for value on these. All right, so hang with me here. Maybe, there must be a lot of fans of My Hero Academia because there are a lot of Funko Pops out there, apparently. Yeah. Tamura. All right, Tamura, it's a special edition. This is worth $23, okay, according to the Funko app, okay, $23, okay. To me, it's worth $0. But if you like it, then like I said, we'll see what we can try to do. But yeah, I'm not into that. All right, let's look up Mr. Burns here. All right. I do like the Mr. Burns one, which is good. I'm not sure if it has value. Oops. All right, so Mr. Burns is $27, okay? So $27. So this one's $27, this one's $23, $50. So I broke even on this mystery box as far as dollars concerned. As far as the quality of, yeah, this was, as far as, they're in good shape. When I looked through and spun them, they don't appear to be damaged in any way. They put them in a pop protector, which is nice, which I appreciate. I just don't like these pops, man. These My Hero Academia pops, I'm just not into it. So if you like them, that's great. Thank you for subscribing to my channel for those people that actually subscribed. We're going to be doing lots of videos, a variety of different videos going forward. We'll do some Funko Pop ones. We'll do some all kinds of different ones. I actually got a couple from some other kind of different locations, and that'll hopefully make them sort of interesting. We'll try to do a variety of different things, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please share this video. I'm trying to build up my subscriptions and my subscribers so that I can provide more content and do some really cool things and some interesting things going forward to get different kinds of boxes and different kinds of things, different kinds of interactions. If you want to see different stuff, I'd be happy to comment on whatever you'd like to comment on, and I always try to comment back. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day, and subscribe to The Bearded Barbarian.